illusion that people believe. I should have mentioned that. I should have added that into there, right? I should have added that. I should have. But again, the reason why people, oops, not that good. The reason why people dox people, like when you actually, here's the thing when you listen to people like people who are pro-choice, right? When you actually listen to them, their position sounds stupid and absurd when you take more than like 3 seconds of listening. Okay, I'll be generous. So if you take more than 60 seconds of listening, you realize what they're saying is nonsensical. It's literally nonsensical, right? And again, there's a long list of nonsensical things they say, but what again? I'll give you an example. Like saying, "Oh, a woman who gets an abortion, her intent is not to kill the child to end the pregnancy." It's one of the most asinine things I've ever heard of. It's like saying when someone doxes somebody, right? The intent of doxing, the intent is not to harm people, right? It's just to spread their information out on the internet. Well, why are they spreading their information on the internet? Why are you doxing somebody? Well, the answer is that's because you want them to get harmed and stuff like that, right? Why else would you be doing that? Which is the same thing with the bank, right? You have an intent. Yeah, your intent is to rob the bank. Your intent is also to make yourself wealthy. Well, how does a person make themselves wealthy? By robbing a bank. Don't be shallow. A scammer's intent is literally to steal your money. That's the reason why they're scamming you, so they can make money. Yeah, they want to make money, but how do they achieve that? By scamming you.
The ball comes in, and a nervy clearance, still pressure. Oh, that's a great block.
Not to mention the examples I gave.
Solid defending.
Obviously you're using instruments to cause the death of this entity when you know if you don't do anything, they're going to be alive. Like, again, if you wanted to end the pregnancy, you know what you could do? You can just wait the full 40 weeks and then the pregnancy ends naturally. That's how you end the pregnancy. But obviously you're going to end it prematurely by killing the child. Again, back to the bank example. I want to make more money. How do I do that? Oh, wait, I rob a bank. There you go. That's the intent. The intent is to make money. How do I achieve that? Well, I'm going to rob the bank. It's clearly a method, so you have an intention, and you're trying to bring that into fruition, and you have a method that you're going to use, i.e. killing somebody, i.e. scamming people, robbing the bank. That's obviously the intention. Oh, my intention wasn't to get you harmed. My intention was just, to publicly put your information out on the internet, so, even though that's the reason why people dox. Again, what motive does a person have to dox people? Oh, that's right, because they want them to get harmed. That's the whole point of doxing. That's literally the whole point. You want people to get harmed. That's the whole point.
Superb save. He's done so well to keep that out.
That's literally the whole point.
That's really well cut out.
I'm going to make another video, but it's different.
Lovely ball.
It's about the religion. I have to make a video addressing the prompts I have. Again, because my phone is almost out of storage, it's not going to be a long video. I mean, I guess I could put it on Twitch, right? Okay, I guess I could do that. But you're going to see why it really makes no sense.
Ronaldinho.
So yeah, you're gonna see why. I'll tell you why. But I'm gonna save that for after. Because the reasoning, I'm gonna say a little bit. I'm not gonna say the whole thing, but the video I made, like, well, people, right? What people
And the play breaks down.
always say, stay out of, religion has no business being in, Congress or the state or abortion. Even though, when you think about it, being pro-choice is like a religion. It's really like a religion.
I turn upon Marty.
What I'm saying is, it functions like a religion, like a belief system. Like, it has doctrines, it has basically priests and people like that, right? You're shunned if you disagree with them. It functions like a religion, right? And these people think of themselves like a deity. Just think about it. You're the arbiter of life. They think a woman has this special ability to kill a child. That's literally basically playing God, right? Even if you believe in a God or not, it's not the point. Even if you don't believe in a God, you're masquerading around as if you did believe in a God. That's the whole point. You think you have a right to do something. Where does this right come from? That's a question to ask, right? So, like, yeah, bacteria. So people said some stupid brain rot. Bacteria kills and selects. Yeah, bacteria doesn't think it has a right to do this. You think bacteria thinks that? Bacteria also doesn't celebrate this either. And another thing, as I said, like the life beginning at first breath, the irony of saying, oh, religion doesn't have any place being in, again, I'm not going to say it for the whole video, right? But the irony of saying religion has no place in abortion, when you say life beginning at first breath, is literally from a religious text.
Into the middle.
It's not scientific. No doctor, no embryologist is going to tell you the phrase human life begins at first breath. This is not true. They're literally quote mining a part from the Bible, the Hebrew Bible as well. I believe the Quran as well. And I already made a video explaining why that's delusional to use that. Already made a video of that in the past. So just letting you know. Like I said, I'm gonna make an individual video about that. But as you can clearly see, why it's nonsensical, and you shouldn't take it seriously. So I'm gonna look at the prompt and look at the comments before I make the video. I'm just basically kind of just like a preset, but it's really, really nonsensical. It's not something you take seriously, or it's not something you should take seriously. This is not a serious point. You can't say, oh, religious people, they should stick their business out of abortion. Oh yeah, but my rationalization for abortion being justified is because life doesn't begin until first breath, which is literally from a religious text. Which, that's not even what the text is saying. Now, I already made a video about this. Now, Judaism, when it comes to abortion, I don't know. I hear it's very complex. Because there's different sects of Judaism that say different things, right?
Nobody wants it.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stray passes. Neither side are playing with fluidity at the moment.
But Christianity is very clear. And it's clearly, right, right?
Lost it there.
Christianity, it's very clear. Its opinion on abortion is very clear. No church father, no rational human being who has a brain that functions properly actually believes that when the creation story Adam actually applies to the modern day, because it doesn't. I made a video explaining why it makes no sense. I already made the video.
As she completes her hat-trick, a superb performance. And off we go again with the gap now a full 5-0. Yamal. pressing from the front now.
That's
a good ball. The defence quick to snatch it back. This could get interesting. They shall not pass.
Well, you won't see too many better blocks than that.
Taylor Korniak. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Surely now. It gets better and better. An absolutely rampant display. There's no stopping them in this kind of mood.
That I'm gonna have to save that video for a little bit later. But the others,
no way through. Possession lost. Beaten easily here. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw. Wasteful from Icons. Setting up the chance. Oh, that's fabulous from the goalkeeper.
Well, what a piece of goalkeeping that was. He's moved so quickly to make that save. Absolutely brilliant.
And that's the final whistle. A positive result, at least as far as the home fans are concerned.
is the goofiest and you should. That's no, that doesn't follow. What? I mean, mind you, there's probably some people think. I could say many things. Like, you don't blame people and children. You notice that? Look, they're like.